Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Esther. It's so good to have you here. So in today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about why you never follow your to-do list, your multiple to-do lists. Okay, why you never follow them. And one of the reasons is because they are too rigid. You don't give a lot of room for human factors. I have made millions of to-do lists in my lifetimes, and I've seen that some of the mistakes that I make is the fact that I make them way too rigid. Okay, and sometimes I'm being outrightly unrealistic. For instance, I'm saying 5 minutes to eat, but this time I know that I don't use 5 minutes to eat. I can use like 30 minutes to eat. Legitly, I eat slow. I'm a slow eater. Why are you putting 5 minutes to eat? In as much as you want to make a to-do list and plan your whole day and plan your life, try to depict the way things would normally go in real life. Even if you want to spend less time than you normally spend on doing each thing, try to still make it look a semblance of the normalcy that you are used to, because even in as much as you want to get your life back in order, it's not going to be at once. Okay, if I was using 30 minutes to eat, I don't necessarily start using 5 minutes to eat just because I made a freaking list. No, I could have easily just reduce that 30 minutes to like 25 minutes or at most 20 minutes. Next is the fact that you actually have to respect the list enough to want to follow it. So I've been in situations where I write different to-do lists, but at the end of the day I give up halfway through. Maybe I'm too lazy to follow it, maybe something came up, but sometimes I'm just a beggy. Is it the end of the world? There'll be more to-do list. You actually have to respect the fact that you have written an actual to-do list that you say that your day must go like this, my day must go like this. Okay, I'm going to follow you no matter what. I'm going to follow through no matter what. It's just the same way you make a commitment to someone that I'm going to see you today no matter what. But only if you fell sick halfway through or something happened, but you're choosing to honor that commitment, probably because it's someone important to you. You are choosing to honor that commitment to still meet the person no matter what is going on in your life, going on with you. That's the same kind of respect I would expect you to give a to-do list that you actually want to follow. Okay, because if you don't respect the list enough to want to follow it, then chances are you're going to give up halfway through. You're not going to see the point in following through when in your mind, in your head, there's something better that you can be doing your time. Maybe watching movies, maybe sleeping up. I mean, a list says that I should wake up by 6 a.m. but I want to sleep till 8 a.m. Okay, if I don't respect that list enough, trust me, I'm going to sleep till 8 a.m. and that's just it. So you actually have to respect the list enough to want to follow through. Next is having a timepiece. Now this cannot be overemphasized. If you actually have a list that is time bound, time framed, and you don't have a watch clock, trust me, you are going to be missing the things on that list. When they say finish this particular thing by 8 o'clock, start the next one by 8:20, for instance, you don't know when 8:20 is, you don't know when 8:20 has passed. Sometimes we will even go as far as setting alarms on our phones or just remind us somehow when that time has reached. An alarm beeps, something beeps, a reminder, a stopwatch, something beeps to show that okay, it's time for this one to end and time for a new thing to begin. Because if you are just going blindly, you just wrote a freaking list where you put date and time and you don't actually know what the date and time is, you're not gonna follow it. Okay, you're not going to follow it. Let's be realistic. If you have an actual time, a watch piece on your hand, it's even better. Or you have a clock on your desk table, your wardrobes, anything is even better. Okay. Next on my list is the fact that don't make out time to meet a friend that you did not budget to meet that day, that secretly you know, and we always know actually, secretly you know it's gonna waste your time. You know that friend that always gossips, you know that friend that always wants to talk for the next 3 hours, and it's not on your list to meet that person, then it's a simple decision actually. Remember this, but always very hard to answer. Don't meet the person, I'm not available, I'm not around. And that's how to follow your list, because once you put in something that was not budgeted, like a friend that wastes your time for the next 3 hours, best believe the rest of the list is going to go to whack. It's going to go to hell. Okay, you're not going to follow the rest of the list because you have already spent time doing something that was not even in the list at all. If I'm not just a friend, there's any other thing that was in the list that you did not plan to do, best just shift it to another day that you don't have a list made, or just infuse it into the schedule for another day, just like how a businessman would do. If you are not an extremely important client of a businessman, he's not going to meet you that day because he already has a schedule for that day. He's going to shift you and book into another day, another appointment. So do that with your own list. See yourself as being self-employed. Do that with your own list and you're going to follow it, best believe it. The next is that you should not allocate like very long hours so things on your to-do list when you are not used to spending long hours to things yet. Let me explain. For instance, because you want to get your life back together, you answer that you're going to read for 5 hours or you're going to go to the gym for 5 hours, but before then you do not go to the gym for 5 hours. You don't even know how to do it, then don't put it on your list like that. You will not follow it. You will give up on the list. That is not the one thing that will make you give up on the rest of the list, because when you have gotten stuck at 5 hours gym and because you can't do it now, it will make you disappointed. You know how to follow the rest of the list again. So if you're not used to spending extremely long hours on doing certain things, then just because you made a list, don't now make some things that have extremely long hours on the list. Next is to give yourself rewards at the end of the day. It always just helps, okay? When you have done something, you have finished a successful to-do list, like you finished it completely, you should reward yourself. Give yourself something. A trip to your favorite movie center, a cup of your favorite ice cream. Just give yourself something as a reward. Now you need to avoid getting stuck doing one thing. There's always that one thing, okay, that can potentially make us quit the entire list. That one thing that you just get stuck doing, as in I will soon finish, wait, I'm coming, I will soon finish, but you kind of soon finish, okay, and it isn't time for something else. Once it's time for something to end, rest. Agree to pick it up another day, another instant, another movement, but for that time the period that you've allocated to doing that thing is over. To stop it at once and move on to the next thing. The last on my list, which is in no way the least, is don't plan days on end down, don't plan weeks down. So when you're planning days on end, weeks on end, leave day gaps of days that you don't put anything at all, so you can use to catch up on what we are not able to do in the previous days to-do list. So if you're going to be planning weeks on end, give gaps. Just be very realistic in when you plan your list. Give gaps, give days, spaces, okay, for you to rest, because fact is life is going to happen. Accidents will happen. Accidents will not respect the fact that you have made a to-do list, so they will not happen to you. And with that, we have come to the end of this short video. If you like this video, please make sure to give me a thumbs up. Please share this video to people that you think might need it, and please subscribe to my channel. It will be really nice to have you here. I know this video was sure as different. I was just doing different things in this video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.